I stayed at the Hôtel Madeleine Haussmann recently, and I am going to give my honest thoughts about it. For the best price for this hotel, check out the links in the description. Arrival and check-in experience. When we arrived at the Hôtel Madeleine, I was immediately struck by how welcoming the staff was. Check-in was a breeze. The reception team was super friendly and made us feel right at home. Even though our room was a bit smaller than what we're used to, it was cozy and had everything we needed for our stay in the heart of Paris. Room, bathroom, and amenities. The room was cozy and had a nice vibe, though it was definitely on the smaller side, which is pretty typical for Paris. I love the bathroom. It had a vintage 1920s style with great toiletries, and the shower pressure was fantastic. Overall, the amenities were solid, with a comfy bed and all the essentials like air conditioning and a mini bar, making it a great spot to crash after a day of exploring the city. Location and surroundings. The location of Hôtel Madeleine Haussmann is absolutely fantastic. I was just a short stroll away from iconic spots like the Champs-Élysées and the Louvre, which made sightseeing super easy. Plus, the area felt safe and vibrant, with plenty of cafes and shops nearby, so I could really soak up that Parisian atmosphere without needing to rely on public transport. Food, drinks, and dining options. When it comes to food, I have to say, the breakfast at Hôtel Madeleine Haussmann was a delightful start to my day. Every morning, I indulged in a satisfying buffet that offered a nice mix of hot options like eggs and sausages, alongside a selection of cheeses and cold cuts. It was a classic continental spread that definitely hit the spot. The atmosphere in the breakfast room was cozy, though a bit snug, but hey, it added to the charm of the place. The staff was super attentive, ensuring that everything was topped up and fresh. Plus, having a cup of good coffee while planning my day in Paris was just the icing on the cake. Overall, it was a great way to fuel up before heading out to explore the city. What's it like to stay here? Staying here is like stepping into a cozy Parisian dream. The location is absolutely perfect. I was just a short walk from iconic spots like the Champs-Élysées and the Louvre, which made my sightseeing super easy. The vibe of the hotel is charming and welcoming, with friendly staff who genuinely seem to care about making your stay enjoyable. My room was a bit on the smaller side, but honestly, it felt just right for a city trip. It was clean, comfortable, and had all the essentials, plus the decor gave it that classic Parisian touch. I love starting my day with the buffet breakfast. Nothing beats fresh pastries and coffee to fuel a day of exploring. After a long day, I appreciated the cozy lounge bar where I could unwind with a drink. The staff were always around to help with anything I needed, which made me feel really taken care of. Overall, it was a fantastic base for my Paris adventure, and I'd definitely come back for another stay. Let's take a look at the pros and cons. Here's what I liked about the hotel. Amazing location. Seriously, being so close to the Champs-Élysées and the Louvre made exploring Paris super easy. I could just stroll around and soak in the sights. Friendly staff. The staff were incredibly welcoming and helpful. They went out of their way to assist with any questions I had, which really made my stay feel special. Clean and cozy rooms. My room was spotless and had a comfy bed. It felt like a little retreat after a long day of sightseeing. Great breakfast. The buffet breakfast was a nice way to start my day. It had a good variety, and I loved the fresh pastries. Here's what I disliked about the hotel. Room size. I did find the room a bit small for my liking. It was functional, but I could have used a bit more space to spread out my stuff. My overall rating for this hotel would be 8.8. So, would I stay here again? Absolutely. The location is unbeatable right in the heart of Paris, which made exploring so easy. While the rooms were a bit on the small side, they were cozy and clean, and the staff went above and beyond to make my stay enjoyable. I'd definitely return for another Parisian adventure. Thanks for watching. I added links from all hotel booking providers in the description, so you can find the best price for this hotel. Make sure you check out the description below.